In this activity, you will learn about the paragraph group. You will see how to use paragraph indentation and add paragraph spacing. For better readability, it is important to set the spacing between lines and paragraphs right. The paragraph group under the Layout tab helps to set the right spacing. Paragraph spacing is the space between the two paragraphs. By default, Word adds spacing before and after a paragraph. To change the default spacing, select the text and enter the values in points in the before and after boxes under spacing. By default, Word also adds indentation to the left and right of the page, that is, the space between the left or right page margin and a paragraph. To change the indentation, enter a suitable value in the left and right boxes under Indent. You can also specify the paragraph indentation and spacing using the paragraph dialog box. Click this arrow to open it. You can see the different options in this dialog box. For now, click Cancel to close the dialog box. This is all about the paragraph group. Here is a rundown on what you have learned. Using paragraph indentation and adding paragraph spacing. Let's learn something new today. This activity will cover how to change page orientation, set page margins, set page size, add columns, use page and section breaks, and use line numbers and hyphenations. Before printing a document, you want to see how it will look. The Page Setup group under the Layout tab is used for this. You can see where a page is ending, how the content will look like when certain page size is used. Microsoft Word has two page orientation options, Portrait and Landscape. Portrait means a page is oriented vertically, whereas Landscape means a page is oriented horizontally. Click Orientation and select Portrait, the vertical layout. You can see the second page has some part of the form, but you do not want to print a two-page document. For this, click Size and select A4, a commonly used page size for printing. However, you can see the text is still flowing on the next page. You can select a different page size. Click Size again and select More Paper Sizes. You can see that the Page Setup dialog box is open. Here, you can choose the page size you want from the Paper Size drop-down menu. You can also use margins to specify the page layout for printing. A margin is a space between text and edge of the document. By default, the margin of a document is set to normal. Here, narrow is the margin selected for better layout. Like page size, you can also specify the margin. Click Margins and select Custom Margins. In the Page Setup dialog box, specify the left and right margins and top and bottom margins of the page. You can specify different page settings using this dialog box. Click Cancel as you do not want to specify the page margins because we have already selected a predefined margin for the document. When you see a newsletter, newspaper, or a science journal, the text is presented using two or more columns as shown here. This layout is preferred because it uses maximum page space. For this document, we will use a two-column layout. Click Columns and select 2. You can see the content is now presented using two columns, thereby reducing the empty space. You can delete the extra space. Click the Home tab and then click Show or Hide from the paragraph group. You can see the extra paragraph marks. Select and delete them. Click Show or Hide again to hide the marks. You can see the first heading and column text is at the same level, which makes the document look odd. To avoid this, you can insert a column break. Place the cursor here and then go to the Layout tab and select Click Breaks. Select Continuous under Section Breaks. In the same way, you can add a break to start a new page or a section on the same page or next page. Breaks are used to move around the text and control its formatting style. Let's come back to the document without a two-column layout. Let's say you want to move this heading and related text to a new page. Place the cursor here and from the Breaks menu, click Page. You can see the heading and related text is moved to the next page. Now, you want to move the text from here to a new section, but on the same page. Click Continuous and you can see the change. Click Next Page to move this section to the next page. You can explore other options for adding page and section breaks. To delete a page or section break, turn on the marks. From the paragraph group, click Show or Hide. You can see the marks for the section and page break. Select and delete them one by one. Go back to the Layout tab. Line numbers are used to add numbers before each line for review purposes. Use the relevant option from the Line Numbers drop-down. You can specify the numbering option using Line Number options. Hyphenation is used to split long words at the end of a line. A short horizontal mark, that is, a hyphen, is inserted between the two parts. You can choose from the different options from the hyphenation drop-down. These are the different ways to set up a page using the Page Setup group. Setting page margins. Setting page size. Let's revise what you have learned. Changing page orientation. Setting page margins. Setting page size. Adding columns. Using page and section breaks. And using line numbers and hyphenations. Let's see what you will be learning today. You will explore position objects. Use text wrapping options. Bring objects forward. send objects backward, use selection pane, align and rotate objects, and group and ungroup objects. Often your document happens to have too many elements like shapes, text boxes, images, icons, etc. The commands under the Arrange group helps you to arrange and position them easily. The commands under this group are similar to the commands under the Contextual Format tab that activates when an object, such as a picture or shape, is inserted or selected in a document. To sum up, take a look at what you learned in this activity. Positioning objects, using text wrapping options, bringing objects forward, sending objects backward, using selection pane, aligning and rotating objects, and grouping and ungrouping objects.
Travel itinerary is a schedule of events relating to planned travel, generally including destinations to be visited at specified times and means of transportations to move between those destinations. Travel itineraries ensure that you can manage your time. A travel itinerary must include your travel time to certain numerous attractions with a leeway for unforeseen circumstances like weather conditions and traffic. This might affect your plans, but with a travel itinerary on hand, you can be more flexible. Let's see how to make one. We have reached the Microsoft Office homepage. Choose Word from the list on the left side. Now, since we are going to design a travel itinerary from a template, we will click on More Templates. Then we will scroll down and then click on Explore All Templates. You can see various templates here. Now we will scroll up and click on Search and then type Travel Itinerary and then click on Search. Now here you can see various templates of travel itinerary. We will scroll down to Explore. You can also see some premium templates with diamond sign on it. Now here we select a template for travel itinerary. Click on Open in Browser. Now you can see the template in edit mode. First of all, we have to save the document. For this, click on File tab. Then click on Save As option. Then click on Save As. Select the desired location. Then click Save. Now enter the name for the file and click Save. Your file is now saved on online. You can personalize the template as you want. First, we will change the name and picture on the heading. For this, clear the name and right-click on the picture. Select Change Picture option from the menu. Then choose from this device. I've already downloaded an image. Select the image you want and click Open. Adjust the image size and position as your wish. Now we can change the text. Like that, one by one, change all the text as your wish. Now we can change the image given on the template as our wish. For this, right-click on the image. Elect Change Picture option from the menu. Select your desired image as your wish and then click Open. Now repeat the same steps for changing rest of the images too. Now we can enhance the text. For this, select the text. The Enhancing tab will appear above the cursor with various options. You can change the font, increase the font size, change the text color, etc. from the given options. Repeat the same steps for enhancing the rest of the text as your wish. Now we have made a travel itinerary. For downloading the file, click on File tab. Then click on Save As option. Click on Download as PDF or download a copy from the available options. For now, click on Download as PDF. Your file is now downloaded as a PDF. You can give the file by directly clicking on it. So friends, you have seen how easy we can edit the template and create a customized travel itinerary. You can also download and edit this document in your offline Office 2019 application. Isn't that interesting?
Technology, Entertainment, Design, or TED, is a media organization which posts talks online for free distribution. It was founded by Richard Saul Wurman and Harry Marks. TED Talks are important as the speakers spread valuable and interesting ideas from which the listeners can benefit in many ways. The talks are free of cost and very informative. TED Talks can be accessed from anywhere, institutions, organizations, and even homes. TED Talks are important when you need to add to your knowledge about any subject or simply want to be motivated and inspired. Anyone who has a PC or smartphone with an internet connection can listen to TED Talks. At the end of this activity, you will be able to describe the features of the TED Talks website and explain how to watch videos on the TED Talks website. The website https://www.ted.com/talks is an online platform where you can find informative videos on a variety of topics. An organization called TED organizes events in different cities across the world and invites experts in various fields to speak about their experiences and opinions. These speeches are then uploaded on the TED Talks website for everyone to view. You can find videos using various search options. These include Search by Topics. This option allows you to search for videos based on topics of interest. Search by Language. You can search for videos in your preferred language. Search by Duration. If you have a few minutes to spare, you can make good use of that time by viewing an informative video that fits into your schedule. Filters applied. You can select your preferences for all the three search options and then press Enter. Your preferences can be seen in front of active filters. Click the video you wish to see. Various details related to it are displayed. These include where and when the speech was delivered. The total number of views is also displayed. In addition, you can see a synopsis of the video as well as some information about the speaker. To view a video, click the play button. You can play and pause the video as per your convenience. So you can see that sitting at home, you can listen to experts from all over the world and enhance your knowledge. The TED Talks platform offers authentic information and the ideas and views exchanged are well supported. Go ahead and tell your friends about this wonderful online resource.
Friends, have you ever observed a flower or a leaf or a pest or a butterfly closely? Let's take a closer look to these ants running in a line. See carefully now. We could see an ant very clearly because we have used a magnifying glass here. Now let's take a closer look to the butterfly. How beautiful its wings are. And what this might be? An amoeba? Oh, that's kiwi fruit. And what this might be? Can you guess? Yes, this is a housefly's eye. Do you know, the housefly's eyes have approximately 4,000 lenses with the help of which it can see multiple objects at the same time. Now take a look at the picture drawn on the single rice. Beautiful, isn't it? How is it possible for us to observe such tiny things? Because it's impossible to observe them with a naked eye. You must have an answer. We need a microscope. That's correct. We are going to use a digital microscope, but on your phone. Install the digital microscope app on your phone and get ready to get amazed by the tiny things around you. Let it be a tiny bee or paper cutting art. This digital microscope can be highly beneficial for you. You just have to zoom in with your phone and look for tiny things around you. Let's get started. We need to install the app first. For that, open the menu, scroll down a bit, and tap on Play Store. In the search area of the Play Store, type the name of the app, Digital Microscope. From the search list, tap on Digital Microscope View Enlarger app. Tap on Install. Once the app installs, you can see its icon on your mobile screen. After opening the app, it flashes two options, Get Premium version and Tap to Begin. For now, we are not going to take Premium option as it is paid. For now, we'll continue with the free version. Let's tap on Tap to Begin and then tap on Allow. Now tap on Turn On. Now, you can see a spider in front of the camera. Do you see a button right over there? Tap the button. It allows you to focus the video or picture automatically, making it very essential. If you use it while taking a picture or a video, it will be much clearer than otherwise. We can see two options here. One is photo and the other one is video. If you want to adjust light in the picture, that facility is also available. It works for the video as well. You just have to slide the slider to the left or to the right. By this, you can adjust light in your photo or a video as per your requirement. Let's take a picture of the spider from really very close. Tap on the white circle to take the photo. Now tap on Allow. The app has taken a nice clear picture of the spider. Using the zoom settings below the picture, let's try to zoom in to the spider. Now you have zoomed in. Look at the spider's eyes. Aren't they terrible? Oh my god, they scared me for a moment. Let's tap on circle again and capture another picture. Wow, the picture has come out so beautiful. Look at those eyes. Now let's try to take a video. For that, tap on video icon. For permissions, tap on Allow. Now our camera is activated and it's ready to focus on the objects we want to capture or shoot. Let's focus on the bug we can see there. Tap on the record button. The recording has started, but we want to focus on his eyes. So let's zoom into its eyes. As you can see, there are several dots that appear on its eyes. Actually, those dots are nothing but the lenses. Through these lenses, it is capable of seeing multiple objects at the same time. Isn't it amazing? Now let's stop recording the video. For that, let's again tap on the circle. Now, we want to see the video. For that, we have to visit Gallery where all the pictures and videos are stored. To visit the gallery, we have to tap on Gallery icon. Tap the first photograph. You can swipe to see the stored photos or videos. Swipe right or left to see the next or previous photo or video. Now swipe to the left to see the next picture. The next one is the video which we recorded. Now let's tap on the play button that displays on the video. The video is started. We can see every minute detail of the bug's eye that we have recorded. Isn't that great? Let's now close the video by pressing back arrow. It will get us back to the gallery. Isn't it amazing to be able to capture any and every tiny thing we want to see? Great! Isn't the app super cool? You don't have to buy expensive microscopes at all. Just install the app and start observing tiny things around you. Click pictures, take videos, share them with your friends and encourage them to use this app. Let's get started. Friends, imagine that a teacher has given you a math problem and you don't know how to go about it. You must be waiting for a magic to happen. Shall I show you how? What if I solve this problem in seconds without typing it anywhere? Amazed. But friends, really, such a magic exists. It's called PhotoMath app. It helps you solve math problems just by scanning what you have noted on your book. Isn't it awesome? Shall we enter this world of magic? You will surely befriend math with it. To download the app, let's tap on the Play Store app. Let's type PhotoMath in the search area. Let's tap on the app that has appeared. Okay, now let's tap on Install. You know by now that the app will download it first and then get installed. Look, the app welcomes us. Here, you can select your language. Below English, there is an option named Other. Let's tap on it. Now let's tap on Let's Go and enter the amazing world of math. Initially, it displays what all can be done here. Let's try to understand that by scrolling pages. Let's tap on Done. Okay, now you will be asked permissions to take photos and videos. To permit, let's tap on Allow. Now get ready for a math magic. Friends, now let's focus the camera on notebook where the problem is written. The app tells you how to scan it. Alright, now we have focused our camera on the problem 10 plus 10 written on the book. The app has scanned it, and whoa, you can see the problem below as well as its answer. Wow, it's like a magic. Now let's tap on the arrow in front of the answer. Friends, you must be wondering how the app has calculated the answer 20. This app provides animated illustration to explain. To watch this, let's tap on animated instructions button below the answer. Now, you can see a question mark under the sum 10 plus 10. Let's tap on the arrow sign at the bottom. Now you can see, in the units place, 0 plus 0 is equal to 0 is shown. Next, it is also shown where should this 0 be placed. Let's tap again on the next arrow. Now, in the tens place, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2 is shown. Next, it is also shown where 2 is to be placed. Did you understand now? Let's tap again on the arrow to see the answer. If you haven't understood, you can tap on play again and navigate through steps and see the solution as many times as you want. Cool. Math feels so easy. Now let's tap on cross sign in the right corner. Okay, let's tap on the notebook icon in the right corner. You can view the solved problems in history section. App remembers everything. Okay, now swipe to right. First option you will see is solution, then camera, and lastly edit. Now let's tap on edit. And let's change the sum 10 plus 10 to 10 plus 30 using the number pad. You can immediately see the answer 40 down there. It's easy. Let's tap on the arrow in front of 40. Now the entire problem is shown. Friends, this was all about an easy problem. Shall we try a difficult one? Now let's scan this problem. X squared plus 8x plus 16 is equal to 0. Wow, the answer is shown below. The value of x is minus 4. Now let's see how did we get this answer. For that, let's tap on 3 arrows. In the first step, expression is factored. Means a formula similar to this is searched. According to the formula, in the next step, x plus 4 bracket square is equal to 0 is written. And in the third step, square of both the sides are taken. Hence, the value of x was found to be minus 4. Let's see how the expression is factored in the first step. We shall know about it after tapping on the arrow. The equation is matched with the formula a square plus 2ab plus b square is equal to a plus b bracket square. You can get more explanation after tapping on slanted arrows. 8x is factored as 2 into x into 4. Tap on right arrow and 16 is factored as square of 4. Now let's tap on cross sign next to detail view. So friends, using those steps we reached x plus 4 bracket square is equal to 0. Got it? Now, x plus 4 bracket square is equal to 0 is explained in the next step. It's written that if the square is to be 0, the base should be 0. That means square of 0 equals to 0. Hence, squares on both the sides are cancelled. Hence, the answer is x plus 4 is equal to 0. So at the end, x plus 4 is equal to 0 is shown. Moving plus 4 to right side will make it minus 4, right? Now we get 0 minus 4, that is minus 4. Hence, the value of x is equal to minus 4. Making sense? It's also shown how can this problem solve with graph. Did you get it? Now let's tap on the 3 lines at the left corner. This will take us to homepage of Photomath. If we swipe left back to the problem. So friends, what do you think of this math magic? Makes math easier, isn't it? It is not scary anymore, but leaves you pepped up to learn math. Now, solve your math problems with the app and be an expert. All the best. We are surrounded by fascinating and amusing plant kingdom. Few people grow plants at home in pots, and a few have small gardens. If you go to parks, you can see several types of plants, leaves and flowers. But many a times, we don't really know them by their names, isn't it? Now let me introduce you to a magic. This magic is called as Plant Snap app. Curious to know what it is? When you click picture of any kind of leaf or flower using this app, it provides you the name, species and scientific information of the plant. Sounds unbelievable, but it's true. Not only this, but if you already have a picture of a flower or leaf, you can find its species using the app. Interesting, isn't it? Let's learn more about the app. Now we'll see how to use the app first by going to the Play Store. As Play Store opens, type Plant Snap in the search area. You'll see the name of the app in the search list. Tap on the name. Now we can see the app Plant Snap, identify plants, flowers, trees and more. Tap on install to download the app. We request you to wait until the app downloads and installs. Open the app after it is installed. So here we enter the kingdom of plants and flowers. Great! Now the app will ask you for different permissions. Now tap on next. And then allow and once again allow. Alright, now we have to get registered. For that, tap on next. There are 3 options shown for getting registered. Sign in with Google, sign in with Facebook, and sign in with email. Let's take the first option, sign in with Google for getting registered. The Gmail account which is synced to your phone will appear here. Tap on it. Now tap on allow to finish the registration process. For this registration process, you can take your parents' help. Once registered, we are now ready to identify the species of plants. Now let's take the camera closer to the flower. Tap on the big white circle right next to the instructions icon. The photo will be captured. Remember friends, the flower or leaf you want to get information about should be right in the center of the snap. This will enable the app to be more accurate. Alright, we have the flower right in the center, so let's just tap on done. Wow, the app identified the flower correctly. And the name is Helianthus anus. Friends, it is also possible that the app cannot identify the plant or the flower in the first go. However, the app will also show you all the other similar species of the plant. You can take a look at them as well. Okay, let's tap on back. Now we'll take a photo of a leaf to identify the species of the plant. Take the camera closer to the leaf. Good, let's capture them and tap on done. Wow, here are the results. The name of the plant is Viburnum opulus. Friends, the app shows us all the information such as its kingdom, superdivision, etc. Wow, it has provided each and every information of the plant. We can scroll and see different pictures of the same plant and of course the detailed information. This is very interesting. Great, let's go back to the first screen. Friends, are you enjoying? Let's try one more time. Let's take a picture of the flower we can see here. Bring the flower to the center of the screen. Tap on big white circle and tap on done. Wow, the results are here. The name of the plant is Hibiscus fragilis. Below the name, you will find the description. Great. You can also identify the species of the plants you have already captured and saved in gallery. Tap on the gallery icon which is next to the white circle. You will see photos from your phone gallery. Select the photo you want and place the plant right in the center and tap on done. Yes, Plant Snap did it. It identified the name. Friends, this app is really amazing, isn't it? With this app, it has become very easy to identify plants and know more about them. It's like botany, just a tap away. You can identify different types of plants using this app. And one day, you could be a botanist using this gained knowledge. Or at least you can impress your friends and family with the information you have gathered. So friends, start using Plant Snap app on your own. All the best.
Press the apostrophe key by simply moving the little finger slightly to the right of its home row position. As always, your fingers should remain in their home row position and the little finger should return after the character has been typed. Did you know the average person's left hand does 56% of the typing? Typewriter is the longest word that can be made using the letters on one row of the keyboard only.
Let's learn something new. This activity will cover how to create and update a table of contents. Any book has a table of contents or TOC, listing all the chapters, sections, and their corresponding page numbers. You can easily find out the page number of a chapter or section and read the content. In the same way, a long Word document like a yearly report or research paper would also need a TOC to help you locate the relevant content. Before you create a TOC, you have to apply styles to different content types, such as paragraphs, headings, or subheadings. A table of content, or TOC, will only include content for which a style has been defined. You can apply a heading style by using different styles from the Styles group under the Home tab. You need to apply styles for all content types. In this document, the style has already been applied to different headings and paragraphs. Now, let's insert the TOC. Place your cursor at the required location, that is, at the start of the document. Go to the Reference tab and then click the Table of Contents down arrow. Select the built-in style. Here you go. The TOC for your document is ready. Now, you can format this TOC to suit your needs. For example, here we will change the font color to white, so it will match the style of the rest of the document. Now you can go to any part of the document by following the TOC. When you place the cursor over the TOC, you can see a tip. Follow the tip and press and hold the Control key from the keyboard. Then click the heading. Word takes you to the related content. Isn't this interesting? Word also gives you the option to manually create a TOC by using the Manual Table option from the Table of Contents menu. You can view additional TOC styles using More Tables of Contents from Office.com. For a specific style, use Custom Table of Contents. To update the TOC for any new changes, use Update Table. Use Add Text to include a heading in the TOC. To remove the TOC, use Remove Table of Contents. This sums up the Table of Contents group. Here is a rundown on what you have learned. Creating and updating a table of contents. Let's see what you will be learning today. You will explore use of footnotes and endnotes. Footnotes and endnotes are used to explain or give reference to a text that you have included in your document. They provide additional information related to the text in the document. So, let's go ahead and add a footnote in the document. Place the cursor where you want to add the footnote and click Insert Footnote from the Footnotes group. A reference mark is inserted and the cursor jumps to the bottom of the page. Now, type the footnote text. In the same way, you can insert an endnote using Insert Endnote. Did you know that footnotes appear at the end of the corresponding page, but endnotes appear at the end of the document, that is, on the last page of the document? To navigate through different footnotes, click the Next Footnote down arrow and use Next Footnote or Previous Footnote. Use Next Endnote or Previous Endnote to navigate through different endnotes. Show Notes enable you to jump to footnotes or endnotes in your document. For additional settings for footnotes and endnotes, click the arrow in the corner of the group. The Footnote and Endnote dialog box appears. Use it to insert footnotes and endnotes and make changes related to location, layout, and format. For now, click Cancel to close the dialog box. So, what if you change your mind and want to delete the footnote? Simply select and then delete the reference mark for the footnote. This will also delete the text at the bottom of the page. This completes the footnotes group. To sum up, take a look at what you learned in this activity. Using footnotes and endnotes. In this activity, you will learn about the research group. you will see how to use the Smart Lookup tool. Now, let's have a look at the research group. Smart Lookup under the research group is used to get more information about the selected text, its definitions, or history. It is also used to explore a word or phrase. Select a word or phrase and click Smart Lookup. The Explore and Define feature will open. In the Explore window, you will see details of the selected word or phrase. Click on Define to read about its definition. Here is a rundown on what you have learned. Using the Smart Lookup tool. Let's see what you'll be learning today. You will explore adding source references using the citation and bibliography group. Whenever you write a research paper or any kind of report, you do look for relevant information from different sources. These sources could be a book, an article, or a website. When you add information from any of these sources, you have to include them in your document. So, how do you do this? First, from the citations and bibliography group, select the style using this drop-down. Place the cursor where you want to insert the citation. Next, click the Insert Citation down arrow, and then select Add New Source. Enter the relevant details, and click OK. The citation is inserted. In the same way, you can insert more citations. Imagine if you had to manually enter all the citations in a specified format, it would be so time-taking. Use Manage Sources to copy, edit, preview, delete, or add a new source. Now, you might want to list all the sources for quick reference. What do? Simply click Bibliography and select a built-in style. Now, you can see the list of all citations used in the document. To manually insert the list, use Insert Bibliography from the menu. You can save this by using Save Selection to the bibliography gallery. Bingo, you have made great progress. You should be able to use the citation and bibliography group. In this activity, you will learn about the captions group in Word. You will see how to add captions to tables and figures, use cross-referencing for visual objects, and insert a table of figures for navigation. Most of the textbooks have figures and tables. For your understanding, each figure has a label, that is, a short text and a number. When such labels are added in a Word document, they are known as captions. Let us add a caption to this table. Place the cursor at the required location and click Insert Caption. In the caption window, select the label that best describes the table. If the list does not provide the correct label, use New Label. If you want to specify a numbering style other than the default style, use numbering. Type the required text after the label in the caption box. Click OK. Let's say you want to use this figure again towards the end of the document without inserting it again. Word allows you to do so. Place the cursor at the required location and click Cross-Reference. In the Cross-Reference window, select the reference type, select the information to be inserted in the document, and then select the item to be referred to. Click Insert and then click Close. You can see the text is added. If you press and hold the Control key from the keyboard and then click the text, Word will take you to the figure caption placed at the beginning of the document. Your document may have many other objects. You can cross-reference any of these objects and save time. Isn't this great? Remember, for cross-referencing, an object with its caption should be included in advance. You want to remove the cross-reference, simply select this text and press the Delete key from the keyboard. What happens when your document has lots of tables and objects and you want to quickly access these without scrolling through the document? Don't worry. The Insert Table of Figures option allows you to list all objects with their captions and page numbers for quick reference. Let us see how. Click Insert Table of Figures. In the window, retain the default settings and click OK. You can see the list of figures is inserted here. To update the table of figures, use Update Table. Here is a rundown on what you have learned. Adding captions, using cross-references, and inserting a table of figures. Let's see what you will be learning today. You will explore using mark entry to create an index and inserting an index in a document. Times, for a very long document, you might want to list down a few important words with their corresponding page numbers for quick reference. Such a list in Word is called an index. To create an index, you first need to mark the words or index entries. Select the word and click Mark Entry. In the dialog box, retain the default settings and then click Mark to mark a single occurrence or Mark All to mark all occurrences of the selected word. Here, click Mark and then click Close. In the same way, these words have already been marked. Now, to insert the list or index of all the marked words or index entries, place the cursor here and click Insert Index. In the dialog box, retain the default settings and then click OK. The list of all the marked words is displayed and the index is ready for reference. If you marked another word and want to include it in the existing index, use Update Index. Let us revise what you have learned. You should be able to mark entries for an index and insert an index. In this activity, you will learn how to create a table of authorities in Word. Once you finish, you should be able to mark citations in a document and use the Table of Authorities group. A table of authorities lists the references in a document along with their page numbers. To create a table of authorities, you need to mark different citations in a document. For this, click Mark Citations. In the Mark Citations dialog box, you can type the text and choose the relevant category. Use Mark or Mark All to mark single citation or multiple citations. To find the next citation in the document, use Next Citation. Click Cancel to close the dialog box. Once all the citations are marked, click Insert Table of Authorities. In the window, use Mark Citations to mark new citations. Use Modify to modify the table style. For now, click Cancel to close the dialog box. Here is a rundown on what you have learned. Marking citations in a document and inserting a table of authorities.
Hello, today we are going to learn how to make greeting card design in Microsoft Office. To express your feelings in order to make your relationships happier, here is the best option. Give them a greeting card. So let's get started. Here you can see suggested searches such as business cards, flyers, letters and so on. Let's click to the cards. Now you can see you will get so many options here. I will choose this one. Let's create birthday card. Here is the ready template of birthday card. First, let's save this. Go to the file menu. Click here, save as. You can add this to browse or your PC. Let's click here and save it as a greeting card. I want some more elements in this card. So let's click here, insert. Now you will see you will get so many options here. Let's click to the icons. Search here for birthday. You can see you will get so many icons. Let's select whichever you like. Insert this. You can scale and position them according to your design layout. I will copy the same to match my designs. I will copy the same balloon. You can reduce the size. You can change the color of this icon at a time. You can change. Here is the option Graphics Fill. Same you can do with this. Now, let's add the text Happy Birthday. We can also change the font from here. I will take this font. I can change the color. I can also increase the size as I want. Align it into center. Let's copy this hat here. Now you can see this is looking more interesting than previous one. You can also add this here. Make them look like real. Here, our birthday card is ready. So now you can see how easy it is to make your own birthday card or any greeting cards for your favorite ones. Now you have already saved this file. Now you do not need to save as this file again. You can just simply click here on Save button. It will be automatically saved in your previous named folder. Let's save this file into PDF format. Click here on File menu. Click on Export. You will get this option. Click here. Again, click here for PDF. Now you can save your file into PDF format named as greetingcard.pdf at the location where you want and click here on Publish. You will see the final design is here. You can also create this design online on various platforms such as Canva, Freepik and so on.
Friends, you might have learned about the human body in your classes. The body organs and parts that we are generally taught about are the heart, stomach, skeleton or kidneys. Our body does not have just these organs. There are a lot more. So, do you want to learn about your own body more? If you are not sure where to start from, don't worry. I will help you out. What if I say that you have an atlas to study the entire human anatomy? Yes, Anatomy Learning is a mobile application that will help you to study all the human anatomy concepts. Firstly, let me tell you what anatomy is. Anatomy is the study of the body structures of living beings, which requires separating or dissecting those structures. You can browse through various categories in this app by using the second icon at the left side of your screen. You will find categories such as bones, cartilages and joints, nervous system, respiratory system and more. Some of these frames are marked with a lock icon. This indicates that you have to pay for those frames to view them. You can choose any frame of your choice to study by tapping on it. After tapping on a frame, you will find subcategories, that is, a set of new frames. Now, you can tap on any frame. Then, you will find the 3D structure of the selected body part or parts. After looking at the figure in your mobile, you are sure to get confused. This is because you might be unable to identify the different body parts that are shown. For this, you can tap at any part of the figure to know what that particular part is called. The name of the part will be displayed on tapping. You can move, increase or decrease the size or rotate the 3D structure as per your wish. Wow, isn't this amazing? Friends, anatomy involves dissection. But how do you do that in this app? Well, you can see that knife-like button at the bottom right of your screen. Yes. So, this button is for dissecting a particular body part. Doesn't this make you feel that you are dissecting something in real? Yes, it does. You can see that Anatomy Learning contains everything about human anatomy. It's just like the atlas book that you have for geography, right?
In our childhood, we all have wished for going to the moon. Few enthusiasts even wanted to go to the sun. What a burning thought. But how would it be to watch the stars, planets closely? What is present on their surface? You must have heard of NASA. Their astronauts have gone to different planets and they also have huge telescopes with the help of which the sky makes it possible. This app will not only help you to study sky differently, but also will give you access to photos, videos, and ample information related to the same. Should we start the mission? Not to the moon, but to the NASA app. Let's download the app first. Let's go to the Play Store. On the search bar, type the app's name, NASA, that is NASA, and tap on the search icon. Once you find the app, what will you do next? Perfect. Tap on Install. Wait until the app downloads. The app will get downloaded and then installed. You may need to read the product usage agreement before starting. Tap on Accept once you are done with reading. The app is now ready to use and the mysterious sky is open for exploration. At the top, you will see the news section. Let's tap on more stories to see more news. You will see many different stories if you keep scrolling down. Wow, this is so amazing, isn't it? From the list of different stories, let's tap on one of the story. Now you can see the article. Let's tap on back and then again on back to reach the home screen. After news, let's tap on images now. You will be amazed to see the photo gallery made available by NASA. Let's tap on this photo to find out what it might be. Cool. We can now see the photograph and all the information related to that. Let's tap on back twice to reach the home screen. Let's tap on TV and audio now. You can see a lot of options in here like public, media, ISS views, radio and podcasts. Wow. Public option is selected by default. Let's tap on back for now. Scroll down and you will find valuable information in the form of videos, missions, tweets and featured. Let's tap on videos. After tapping on videos, you will be amazed to see the number of videos available. Wow. Let's tap on 4K option now. You can see a lot of videos which are available in 4K resolution. You can also see 360 degrees option right next to 4K. What do you think it offers? Yes, videos of 360 degree type. Super technology, isn't it? Let's tap on back once we are done with seeing it. Now let's go on a mission. Not in a reality, but in the app. Once you tap on it, you will see different missions undertaken by NASA. Do you know the number? It's 120 missions. Isn't it huge? You can see 6 missions on one page. Which one should we select? Alright, let's select Cassini mission. You can see all the videos and information related to this mission. Great. Let's tap on images. Super exciting pictures. Let's tap on back. Now let's tap on videos option. Now we can see videos related to this mission and the treasure awaits. You can explore it some other time. For now, let's tap on back. And now tap on news. Great. You can see all the news related to this mission. Now let's tap on back. One more time back. And once again, tap on back. Okay, now let's have a look at the tweets. Once you tap on tweets, you will see a lot of tweets related to NASA. There are a lot of options on the menu bar like NASA, missions and groups, centers, etc. Alright, you can see all the Twitter feeds by NASA. Now let's tap on back. And let's enter featured by tapping on it. Here, you can see solar system and the world beyond that. Let's tap on solar system. Scroll down and see the list. Now let's tap on our solar system. Wow, if you tap on the image, you will see all the information related to solar system. You can see a lot of options at the bottom like overview, in-depth, images, videos and missions. If you tap on in-depth, you will get to know in-depth information about solar system. Wonderful, isn't it? Okay, let's tap on back again. And repeat it 2 more times. The sky is mysterious yet amazing, isn't it? You can get mesmerizing views and information about Earth, and also you can find more about stars, planets and galaxies. You can experience all the things learned in the geography literally alive. Experience this amazing and wonderful app and don't forget to share it with your friends. It can inspire you to become a scientist.
Us Indians speak more than one language by default. Hindi is one of the widely spoken languages in India. On an average, a person speaks his or her mother tongue, Hindi, and English. English is the business language in India. Many times it happens that we need to learn a language. We need to increase our proficiency of the language. We need to learn a language so good that we are able to write flawlessly as well as speak fluently. Now, language learning is a very tedious task. But thankfully, there are apps which help you to learn a new language or to rather learn a second language with ease. In this session, we are going to study about an app called as Duolingo. There are a lot of similar apps like Duolingo. There is one app called as Busuu, which you can explore on your free time. Let us see what we can do using Duolingo. Duolingo means 2 languages. Let us start Duolingo. When you start Duolingo, you will have to register using your email ID so that your progress is tracked. You can choose from various languages that there are. We will go with the language English, and this English is for Hindi speakers. So that the two languages which we'll be using to learn English are English as well as Hindi. So we'll click on English. Clicking on English will change the app's interface to Hindi. You can think about the number of minutes that you want to invest in learning English, and you can click the appropriate option. It asks you whether you know some basic amount of English or are you completely a beginner when it comes to English. You can choose the appropriate option, and after this, it starts your language training right away. So we'll click on this icon to start the training.
Hello and bye.
Now, as we know English, we know what does hello and bye mean. So we will just click on Namaste or Alvida. Then we'll click here to check whether we are right. As we are right, it gives us the right feedback, and then we can move ahead.
The dog eats its dinner.
So this is how, through small exercises, you can daily learn English for 5 minutes.
Learning the R and U keys. Now that we have practiced typing the keys in the home row, it's time to branch out a bit and learn some additional keys. You will notice that the keys on the top row are positioned slightly to the left of their lower counterparts. This is done on purpose to account for the curvature of your fingers. Let us look at the R key and the U key. The left index finger is used to type R and the right index finger is used for U. Fingers are first placed at their starting positions. Let's type R and then type U. Let's press space and then type R and U again. And once again and once more. Now on the next line, let's interchange the letters. So it's enter, then U, R, and then a space, and then some more U and R's with spaces in between. It's important to remember that as soon as finger is used to type a key, it should return to its home row key, so it's ready to type the next letter. Wherever it may be. It's also important that the other fingers are not being used, should remain in their home row position. This may be a bit difficult at first, but try your best. Keeping the other fingers at rest will become easier with practice and time. Typing tips. Check your hands. Hands should slant at the same angle as the keyboard. Do not let your wrists become lazy and rest against the desk or keyboard. Check your fingers. Strike each key with the pad of your fingers, not your fingernails.
I used to while away my days sitting on the internet. It even led to several arguments with my dad, but his anger was justified. Maybe I was confused about my life, but one day it was the internet that led me to MKCL's Click Web Designing course, and my confusion just vanished. With the help of their application-based courses, I began learning web designing and started getting earning opportunities through the freelance networks. Now my dreams are flying high. Thank you, Click.
Friends, you must have got the certificate in your school or college days. Certificates often give motivation to do something extraordinary in future, whether it's sports, arts, or any course which you have completed with good ranks. Sometimes, certificate is also offered even if you participate in events. Today we are going to design a certificate in the use of ready-made templates. So let's get started. Go to the address and type www.office.com. Then press enter. Now we will click on sign in. We will enter our username and we'll click on next. Enter the password and then click on sign in. Now Microsoft is asking whether you want to sign in. We will click on don't show this again and then click on no. Once you log in, click on Word. Now, since we are going to design a certificate from a template, we will click on More Templates. Then, we will scroll down and then click on Explore All Templates. You can see various templates here. Now, we will scroll up, then click on Search and then type Certificate. And then click on Search. Now here, you can see various templates of certificate. We will scroll down to Explore. You can also see some premium templates with the diamond sign on it. Now here, we will select Certificate of Participation. Now, we want to edit this, so we will click on Open in Browser. Now, you can see the certificate in the edit mode. You can edit the certificate as you want. First, we will change the name. Let's change this text. Now we have to change this name, and instead of Operations Manager, we have to write Headmaster. Now we will enter the date. Now we are done with the editing part. Now it's time to add logo in the certificate. For that, you will place the cursor at required position. Now we will click on Insert. Then we will click on Picture drop-down. Then click on this device. Select the required image and then click on Open. You can see that the logo is inserted as required position. Now it's time to save the file. So we will click on the file. Then click on Save As. Now we have option of saving this document online or we can download the file. First we will click on Save As to save this file. We will enter the file name. And then click on Save. Now it's time to download the file. We will click on File. Then click on Save As. Now from the available options, you can select Download as PDF or download a copy. For now, click on Download as PDF. You can see that the file is downloaded. You can directly click on the file to open it. So friends, we have seen how easily we can edit the template and create a customized certificate.
Transform to web page. Microsoft Office 365 offers an interesting feature of transforming your Word documents into interactive web pages. These beautiful web pages are suitable for both your desktop and mobile screens and attract potential clients easily. To transform your Word document into a web page using Microsoft 365, you first need to open a Word document. Here, click on the File tab on the address bar. Then, click on Export and select Transform to Web Page from the list. A dialog box appears. Here, you can choose from many ready-to-use templates to create user-friendly, easily shareable, and interactive web pages using Microsoft Sway. Next, your Word document is visible on the preview tile on the right-hand side while the templates appear on the left side. Navigate up and down and you will find a variety of templates to choose from. Following this, click on Transform and your page loads. Once done, your visually attractive web page is ready on your screen. Scroll up and down to check if your document looks good and contains all your desired information. Once done, your web page is ready to be shared. Thus, use this feature to convert your simple Word documents to user-friendly web pages that are both easy to access and visually appealing. Conversion of a Word document into a PowerPoint presentation. You can convert your MS Word file that you have created using Microsoft 365 Online to a PowerPoint presentation online by making a few quick formatting changes. You can import documents into PowerPoint and automatically create pre-formatted slides without needing to retype any text. Let's get started. Divide the Word document into sections by using titles. Before attempting to convert a Word document to a PowerPoint presentation, you must first divide the document into sections that will become individual slides. Each section requires a title at the top, which should be on its own line. The title will then be used as the title of the PowerPoint slide for that section. Assume the first page of your Word document contains a type of information that you want to appear on a PowerPoint slide, titled Underwater Diving. Type Underwater Diving as the title at the top of that section because you want that to be the name of your slide. The slide's content would be below that. Now, you want the second type of data that comes after the information Underwater Diving on a new slide. For that, you will need to provide another title. Enter the second title, Forces Inside the Atom. Now, apply the heading styles to all the titles in your document. Select the title and click Heading 1 from the Styles menu. The headings in the file will become the slide headings in your presentation. Once you are done formatting, go to the File tab in your MS Word file. Click Export. Here, click Export to PowerPoint Presentation. In this window, select a design theme for your presentation. Then select Export. MS Word will export and transform your file by applying the design theme you chose. After the transformation is finished, click Open Presentation and review the results in PowerPoint Online.
Sometimes, a few chapters are really tough to study or revise, aren't they? But exams are nearby and you have to memorize them. What can be done? You can use multiple methods to learn your lessons, but do you need an interesting one to memorize your lessons quickly? We have flashcards. Do you know what flashcards are? They are decks that have information on both the sides. So, when you tap on a flashcard, the first thing that you will see is the term or topic name and then the definition or information related to it. Wonderful, aren't they? Be it an exam, test, or simply learning, flashcards can help you learn anything. They work as your personal tutor to help you study and get ready for your exams. But where to find or create these flashcards? You can create your own flashcards in Quizlet. Yes, a mobile app that you can simply install and start using. Firstly, let's create a set. Tap here, then enter the subject, chapter, or unit name. Right now, we will enter Effects of Pollution, Chapter 2 from our environment textbook of class 10th grade. Then, enter a term or topic that you find important to learn in the chapter as shown here. Next, enter the definition or information related to it. Make some more entries of various terms and topics to make your learning fun and easy. After you are done, tap on the Create button at the top right corner. Awesome! We have successfully created a set. It's time to test your knowledge. Open the flashcards to begin. You can use the play button to play your flashcards one by one. You can also tap on pause to read or hear the information on a particular flashcard. By tapping on options, you'll be able to shuffle or restart your flashcards. Amazing, right? You can also edit an already created flashcard. Simply tap on Edit and make the changes. Easy, isn't it? Amazingly, Quizlet also enables you to make flashcards in 18 different languages. See how cool creating flashcards is? Now, you can easily learn and revise the difficult lessons and score the highest marks in your exams. When we are expected to finish learning a very complex topic, it is easy to get confused. However, now we can use the mind mapping technique to make planning our study topics much smoother. Do you know what mind maps are? Mind maps are diagrams that are used for visually planning and arranging information so that the process of learning can become interesting and easy at the same time. In Mindly, you can easily make these mind maps and use them to your advantage. The benefits of mind maps are plenty in modern education, especially in subjects like physics, chemistry, biology, or geography, and so on. Basically, mind maps are useful for subjects that are factual in nature, with a lot of details to be covered. The mind maps engage the learners much more than plain text. and thus encourage deeper learning and longer retention in them. So, shall we begin with a simple mind map creation? For example, you have 3 topics to study for biology and the nervous system: central, peripheral, and autonomic. You can just tap on the plus icon and type nervous system as the title of the text. Choose a background color of your liking and choose any icon that you like to represent the topic. You can either choose the icon from the given options in the app or add an image from your file manager by tapping on the arrow icon at the bottom of the screen. List all the points as bullets under the main title. Hit the check sign and an orbit-like structure will appear before you with many tiny plus icons. Just like that, you are done with the first step of creating a mind map. Now, tap on one of the tiny plus icons around the main nucleus to create the map for the central nervous system, which is a part of the main topic, nervous system. Add all the bullet points you want to remember under this topic in the same manner. This will help you to keep related topics in loop. Similarly, by tapping on the tiny plus signs, you can create the other 2 subtopics as well. No matter how many topics you are planning to cover, simply create interesting mind maps on Mindly and reach your goals with ease.
Friends, if anyone from your family is working in IT company or if your sibling is a college student, then the word coding must be familiar to you. You might have observed them facing difficulty and getting irritated because of coding. You might also be thinking that coding is a very difficult and complicated work. But friends, what if we could get the chance to learn coding from as early? Sounds difficult? Wait, it isn't. This work will be made easier by a grasshopper. Oh no, not a real one, friends. Don't get scared. You might also have wondered how coding and grasshopper are related. But hold on, I will tell you everything. The grasshopper that makes coding easy is an app. Yes, using this grasshopper app, you can learn coding step by step. With small codes, you can make flags, even create a cake, answer the questions, and do much more. Eventually, you will become a master coder. You might become like Bill Gates. No need to stress yourself with coding. Amazing, isn't it? Shall we start? Okay. To download the app, tap on Play Store. In Google Play search area, type Grasshopper. You will see Grasshopper Learn to Code for Free app in the suggestions. Tap on the app. Now tap on Install. You know by now that the app will get downloaded first and then installed. Tap on Open once the app is installed. Okay, we have entered the world of coding. To start, let's tap on Sign in with Google option. Friends, remember to get help from your parents. Okay, now we have started the journey of coding. Tap on Next. The app ensures that there are no mistakes when learning to code. Let's tap on Next. It's been asked, is this your first time coding? It is, right? So let's tap on option, yes, I am new to coding. Shall we start? Let's get warmed up a little before starting with coding. That will make it easier. But friends, answering these questions isn't real coding. It's just a practice. Don't be tensed at all. Let's tap on Start Quiz. The first question is, what is code? And what's the answer? Yes, it is how we communicate with computers. Let's tap on it. See, the answer is correct. Additional information about coding is also written there. Okay. Now tap on Continue. Now the second question. What is coding? Read the options. Among those, writing instructions for a computer to follow appears right. Confident? Okay, let's tap on it. Yes, it's the right answer. Read the information written and tap on Continue. For the third question, the options are JavaScript, Python, and Java. Does JavaScript look like the answer? Alright, then let's tap on it. This is also a right answer. Read the information written down there and tap on Continue. Now the next question is, below shows what JavaScript looks like. But what can JavaScript do? The first option, create a website, appears to be correct. Yes, let's tap on it. Correct answer. Let's tap on Continue again. Yay, we have passed the preliminary exam. Now, let's try to understand fundamentals of coding. For that, tap on Start Coding. Friends, our task is to create a French flag using codes. Let's read the instructions for the same and start. Look, we have to make a flag like this, okay? Let's tap on Next. Here, the app has guided us with drawing 3 boxes. Okay, let's tap on Start Puzzle. Okay, we can see the codes here. The work is half done already. Let's tap on the blue strip to code further. What would be the first code here? Yes, draw box. And what will be in the brackets? Yes, blue. Great. Let's tap on the play button to see what happens. Wow, we could get a blue box. Great. Let's tap to code further. The next code is draw box, and what comes in the brackets? Yes, white. Again, a draw box, and what comes in the brackets? Come on, say it. Yes, red. Let's tap on the green button and see how does the flag look like after coding. Wow, we could write the code perfectly. See, the app congratulates us. Great. Do you feel more confident now? Let's tap on Next Lesson. Friends, coding is a certain technique, and that's what we are learning. For now, let's read the information provided and tap on the close icon at the top corner. Friends, we are done with the French flag. Now let's tap on Gabonese flag. Okay, we have to make flag in this way. Could you notice? Read the instructions carefully. Let's scroll down. You can see the first green stripe and a yellow box is already made here. Let's scroll again. You can see codes here. Scroll down again. Yes, here we have to write further codes. Select draw box first. And yellow next. Again, draw box and yellow. Great. And what next? A new line. Next is draw box. Blue. Again a draw box and again blue. Once again a draw box and blue. Okay, shall we use the codes and see? Tap on the play button here. Wow, that's great. We did it. We are becoming experts slowly, isn't it? Let's tap on next lesson. How many blue is locked? To unlock it, let's tap on fundamentals and then on practice. Friends, it is written here that unlocking of puzzles will depend on how many practice puzzles you solve from fundamentals. We will do it. Now, to practice more, let's tap on Benin flag. Okay, check this out. Now we need to make this flag using codes. Did you see it carefully? Let's scroll down. Here, a green box and 2 yellow boxes are already ready. The code for it is written down. We need to code further. Are you ready? What comes next? Yes, draw box, then green, then again a draw box and red. Once again a draw box and again a red. A lengthy code is created. Let's play and see. Let's tap on play button. Wow, we could do this too. Hooray! Great. Now let's tap on next lesson. Friends, we are asked if we want to practice more. We can continue practicing by tapping on close icon. But for now, let's tap on return to fundamentals. We did it. Now let's tap on fundamentals again and tap on profile. Let's turn on notifications. You can see points in the upper right corner with a trophy next to it. Awesome. So friends, in this way, you also can become an expert in the field of coding step by step. The levels will get harder later on and your knowledge will also increase. In a sense, you will be a master coder. You will be able to write a complicated code with ease. So friends, this grasshopper turns out to be really amazing. You were scared for no reason. Use the Grasshopper app and share it with friends. Happy coding!
The B and N keys are typed with the left and right index fingers respectively. To type B, the left index finger moves down and out to the right. If it moves down and slightly right, it touches the V key. Initially, there might be a slight mix-up between B and V, but like always, practice will make you perfect. To type N, the right index finger moves down and slightly to the left. Have a look at the hand movements for typing the B and N keys.